Hello, and welcome to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. I'm Chance, also known as Moras, and today we continue our journey into the Witcher series. We took a break for a long while, played a bunch of different games. The Witcher 2 The Witcher was our second game we were playing on the channel, next to Mass Effect. And yeah, today we are going to play my least favorite of the Witcher games. Oh, sorry, my phone just rang. The least favorite of the Witcher games, but overall, a good game. Otherwise, we wouldn't have The Witcher 3, in my opinion. Anyways, let's begin a new adventure. An attempt to, I believe our save is 300, because it's the it would make sense, right? Oh, I assume that's ours. I would not like to begin the tutorial. So the insane difficulty means that if we die, we die in real life. Dark difficulty is interesting because I think it makes the whole game a bit dark, and it's also hard mode. And I think these two are the same, it's just that it adds like a dark filter and... Oh, I know. I think this is actually harder than hard. Insane is the same as hard mode, but if you die for good. I don't want to play in dark. Well, I mean, I want to play in dark, but I don't want to play in dark because I'm pretty sure it adds like a dark filter on the game, and I don't want that. And I'm not going to play on insane because if we die, we have to restart from the beginning. So we're just going to play on hard mode. Because, we gotta play on the hardest difficulty. So, apparently, The Witcher 1 was considered an action RPG, while The Witcher 2 was considered an action RPG hack and slash game. Interesting. Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and known by the name Witcher. They are offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft, unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue. They are bad boys and girls, mostly boys. 6 years have passed since that memorable day, when the northern kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the host of Nilfgaard on a battle in Brenna. Open battle at Brenna, which is an interesting read, actually. Famine and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos in ever-increasing numbers. They flee to forests and join Scoia'tael units. I believe at the Battle of Brenna, that's the one with the dwarves and their square formation. In Tormeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer. A month passes. On the banks of the Pontent River, Foltest's armies is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country, and that went faster than the last one. That or I'm not good at reading, which is possible. I'm a bad reader. I'm a slow reader, funnily enough. Geralt. This is a recreation of the original game, if you remember that. When Geralt's running through the woods. Except this time he's shirtless with HD scratches. HD screen tears. Oh, there he goes. And there's Lambert and Eskel. Lambert, and Eskel. Ah, here we are.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you.
Wait, it didn't show me where we are.
Ha! 20 orens to Grandad.
20 orens to Grandad.
Looky there, he's awake.
He's
You
awake.
daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt?
Hey, he called me Master.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches would start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them.
Kinda true.
Say, they
Not
plow
really.
witches come the equinox. That's how
The orphan part
spooky
is
eyes.
mostly true. The mage's part
Enough.
is not.
Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
I thought you died. So yeah, apparently, this game came out the same time as Dragon Age 2, Skyrim, Dark Souls, and Saints Row the Third. All games I actually
don't
played.
believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
I'd shake your hand if I could.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Vez!
My cat just walked in my room. Nice.
Unshackle him.
A nice feature of this game is you could actually get killed in dialogue, which I found out the hard way on Insane mode.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario,
You
you'll
better
suffer
believe
through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that. For nothing.
No, for Temeria.
For
Downright
Temeria.
praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Okay, so you basically have to talk about all three of these, but you could do them in any order. I assume we should do it in order, but I actually kind of wanted to mention that I never played The Witcher 2 on console. I actually only played it on PC, even though it was very popular on console apparently.
Just so we're clear on this,
Just wanted
I
to let
was
you
not
know.
eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Bow, 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 bow. Oh, yeah. As I said, Dragon Age 2 was probably or Skyrim, mostly Dragon Age 2, probably the closest game I played to this kind of hack and slash game at the time. If you remember, in our previous playthrough, we actually romanced Shani as our main girl of the game. Just wanted to reference that because you'll see that we are not with Shani right now. We are currently with Triss. Oh, oops. Gonna have to censor those.
Witcher, are you up?
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
So awkward.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
There are no wise wars, which is true. But people are dying because of
They've
overspend.
cleared the forests, they're pillaging nearby villages, and they'll soon be murdering each other en masse. Why? Because Foltest's having a spat with the mother of his bastard twins. This is a really stupid war, Triss.
Bastards or not, the children are still royal blood. The Lavalettes are an old Temerian dynasty, and the mix is sufficient basis to vie for the crown. History has known stranger contenders.
Which doesn't change the fact that
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined, but they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the wild hunt again?
Yes. Well, I mean, at the beginning, we did.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is to continue the dialogue, but you could have the option of these two, which is just pressing for more information. But remember how this game works. Basically, this is the the conversation while this is just information.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
Anything about the
unlucky
assassin?
How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
Ooh. She called me a horse.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so... Oh, well, I mean, I guess these two would have stayed there even if I continued
All right.
conversation.
Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll
Lustful
join you later.
King. So, oh god, wow. Hold on, I'm gonna put down my mouse sensitivity a bit. Okay, we still have the ravens. Yeah, we basically have all the weapons we had at the end of the last game, right? I'm not gonna equip them right now. What's this? Epic. Oh. Mage trousers. Oh, yeah, this is... Later on we get that armor equipped to us automatically. But I'm going to keep the leather jacket because this is what the developers intended us to look like for this portion. Wow, the controls are weird. I haven't played this game in a while. Okay.